say, kids? What time is it?
Hey, it's Edson at GeekTime TV, and I saw this story. I'm a little bit late on it, a couple weeks ago, but I thought it was important to comment on it anyways because it's yet another attack on the success of the RippaVerse. This time on the creator who did the colors on it, and it, another attack by one of these unhinged is the best way I can put it. People who are jealous of the success of independent creators, who just don't go along with their far left ideologies. Marvel artist attempts to get RippaVerse colorist Gabe Eltaeb, and I apologize if I didn't pronounce that right, banned from all future Comic Con events. Um, I just don't understand why these people just keep going at this. Before I get into the details of it, please subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help us grow the channel, and we are grateful for every single one of you. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's no secret the success of Eric Rippa's July's ISOM #1 campaign has upset a lot of professionals in the mainstream comic book industry. With more than 3.2 million raised for his first comic, Rippa has exceeded what most Marvel and DC employees will make in their lifetimes. I'm sure it's more than 3.2 million now because, like I said, this is from a couple weeks ago. Now, Marvel artist Mark Brooks has put forth a plea on Twitter to ban ISOM #1 colorist Gabe Eltaeb from future San Diego Comic-Con events. Mark Brooks is an artist relegated to work on a few covers over recent years with 3D renderings not suited to sequential production work at a reasonable pace. He has spent countless hours tweeting about his hate for independent creators in the comicscape, labeling the group alt-right conmen for their brave act of telling mainstream publishing they won't submit to the woke agenda in their books. Well, yeah, if he spent a little bit less time on Twitter and more on his art, maybe he'd be a little bit more successful. Brooks has spent the last year and a half harassing Comicsgate creators, including Cyberfar creator Ethan Van Sciver, regarding whom he has made many passive-aggressive tweets. Brooks once claimed to his audience, quote, "He needs you until you're used up, and then he'll either discard you or turn on you. Mark my words, that day is coming. I know Ethan and his lackeys have tried to convince you I'm some boogeyman out to destroy comics. The truth is that it's Ethan trying to do that." Um, Completely disagree. I've seen nothing from Ethan Van Sciver that would warrant this type of attack. As a matter of fact, um, just the opposite. Everything I've seen from Ethan Van Sciver is like he's encourages all comic book creators to do their own independent projects, and gives them an encouragement that they'll succeed just like he has. Not to just do what these companies like Marvel and DC are telling them to do, not just go along with them. Do their own thing and they'll be successful. So I don't know where he's getting this from. Let's see. Hundreds of people have commented on Brooks's bizarre obsession with Comicsgate, but in his multi-tweet rant against Gabe Eltaeb, the Marvel artist acts as if he were attacked out of the blue. He also unfoundedly implies that Eltaeb is not only dangerous, but a potential violent threat. I have no idea where this guy's getting this from. With Eltaeb, Brooks reacted to an image the Truth, Justice, and the American Way creator posted where he can be seen posing in front of Brooks' shared booth at SDCC while Brooks was not there. At the time, Eltaeb wrote, quote, "Couldn't find Little Marky, maybe tomorrow?" including the Comicsgate and sharing the respective photo of the booth. Brooks took this as a threat and claimed he contacted security at the event. So let me get this straight. Eltaeb stops by his booth at the San Diego Comic-Con, and Brooks automatically assumes this is a violent threat to him. When you agree to go to the biggest Comic-Con in the country and have a booth there, isn't that with the assumption that you're there so that people can stop by and talk to you? So someone does stop by, doesn't see you there, just says, okay, I couldn't find you here. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. Just to have a conversation, so you automatically assume anybody stopping by is going to be it's just like a violent threat to you. This is crazy. Why he assumed a longtime industry professional stopping by to say hello constituted a threat is unclear. Some fans have noticed that Mark Brooks is Caucasian and Eltaeb is Hispanic, so some level of racial bias may be in play, yeah. Brooks further ranted, stating, "I'm hoping this is the end of it, but I also worry about future convention appearances. The person doesn't seem stable. If he is attending a convention as an attendee or guest, I won't be there." Just the opposite, Brooks. You actually come across as not being stable. And if it was up to me, I'd rather see Eltaeb there at a convention than you. Let's see here, a bunch of tweets that make no sense. This statement marks an implicit threat that San Diego Comic-Con must either ban the longtime industry professional with no history of violence from attending, or Mark Brooks will try to harm the event. He didn't stop in his attempt to harass Eltaeb out of conventions, though, further stating that he is extending the same threat to all conventions he attends. "I'm alerting all my convention contacts that this will be the case from now on. If this person has harassed or sought to intimidate you, I advise you to do the same and document everything." Brooks would go on to declare. This guy, yes, he is very unhinged. Conservative creators like Eltaeb have to deal with this kind of harassment regularly because they've taken a stand politically against the mob, very much alive with the industry, that wants all dissent to be destroyed. Yeah, exactly. With Rippa and Comicsgate making so much more money in their campaigns than these artists from Marvel and DC, it's become an embarrassment to mainstream publishing, causing artists like Brooks to lash out with unhinged statements. We've seen similar attempts in the past with conventions bothering creators such as Richard C. Meyer, Mike S. Miller, and Larry Correia, among others. Conventions must stand strong against the bullying of creatives because of their religion or political affiliation. There is no place in conventions for harassers like Brooks, who can't handle being in the same space as other Americans believe and vote differently. Who can't handle being in the same space as other Americans believe and vote differently than they do. Comics are for everyone. So yeah, basically Brooks just jealous of this incredible incredible success that RippaVerse has it somehow against this person Gabe Eltaeb, and he just goes on the attack for no other reason than the fact that he is being successful, and he's not going to go along with his political opinions. And it's crazy. It's just got to stop. This stuff, this crap has just got to stop. Of course, there wouldn't be a video on RippaVerse until we actually go check on RippaVerse. Let's see how he is doing. So yes, now let's see. There's 43 days left in campaign. So this has been open for a little bit over a month, maybe 32 days, and it's $3.4 million now and counting. Pretty incredible here, and this is why some of these people who can't come close to this success that work for Marvel and DC just go out and make up these attacks, and it's just crazy. Okay, that's it for me. Please leave a comment and tell me what you think. And actually, as I'm thinking about this, I should be getting my ISOM #1 in the next couple of weeks, I believe, and I'm just anxious to read it. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon.
If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up below. Also, please subscribe to GeekTime TV. It really helps us grow the channel. And make sure you hit that bell icon in order to receive notifications every time we drop new content here. You can also check us out on social media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at GeekTimeNet. Thanks again for watching. We will see you soon.
Say, kids, what time is that?